If you didn't knock this out, you don't have them, you got nothing. You're gonna have problems, you're gonna have issues. It's not complete enough. You got a little taste test, whatever your preference may be. So who knows how good this foot item is actually gonna get as we're getting more stats on stats on stats. What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike LaBelle. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Turn on notifications, hit the LaBelle. Yes, we will drop dad puns. Today, we're talking most meta Bundesliga. If you've been keeping up with the series, like this damn video, share it around the community. I appreciate you. This is gonna be the Dirty Mike stamp of approval. We talk about the best players in this league. And if you want to do us a solid, comment below the most meta Serie A players. That's going to be the next iteration of this series. I will use your comments. Do not leave any position untouched or not mentioned. Because I know you're telling me you disagree, or that I left off somebody. Caps and no caps. That's fine with me. Just leave your comments. You can stand strong behind your opinion. Criteria. Very straightforward. Players must be meta. Most effective tactics available. I'm trying to get you more wins throughout the weekend league, or get you prepped and ready for competitive play. Also, there are no price restrictions or price caps. This is not based on value. This is just based on the best players. Are we on the same page? Let's talk about it. The discussion boards have opened up. The market is here. Right back. Only one option, at least in the Bundesliga. If you didn't knock this out, you don't have them, you got nothing. Mook is the guy that you need to have. 84 overall, rule breaker iteration. He's also a special center back if you don't play him as a fullback. And I don't want to hear arguments about Mbabu. Mbabu at this point of FIFA is not going to be competitive for a weekend league. You're going to have problems. You're going to have issues. It's not complete enough. You need more. You need better. It's not as simple as just throwing pace back there. Could you use him as a backup? I suppose. There's no comparison between him and Mook. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. In the left back position, pretty similar story. It's Alphonso Davies or Riot. That 84 is going to be the best fullback in FIFA 21 after multiple upgrades, because I'm going to assume, I'll go out on a limb and say that Bayern Munich's going to keep it moving. They're going to keep getting those W's because he has a live active item. And as you see that pace hit 99, the physical gets a little bit of a bump. The Canadian Dream is going to give you the complete package. If you can't afford the 84, which I understand, the 81 would be your next pickup. Much cheaper, much better from maybe a value perspective. Definitely not an improvement or competitive with the 84, especially considering that it's going to grow. This man has not hit his peak. He hasn't hit his potential. I'd like to give a special mention to Jerome as well as Nico Schultz. Neither of them are on the same playing field, and I don't want to disrespect Davies like that, but you could use them throughout the weekend league. I've done it. I feel that they're usable, or they could do enough, or they're credible, but they would not be my first selections. That's for damn sure. Moving forward to a position that there are many options. We have variety, a vast majority. We got a little taste test, whatever your preference may be. KLOSTERMANN 83 Champions League edition. Leipzig might not move on, therefore this could be the final form of the foot item, but I'd still say KLOSTERMANN has got the juice for Bundesliga center backs. I like Delaney's inform. I think that he's underrated, super affordable as well for what you're getting. I highly recommend him. Many folks will do a swap between Delaney and ZAKARIA, where one of them plays as a holding mid, the other one plays as a center back. It will make more sense as we progress in this video. Konate, 82 inform, plays well above that rating, which is what you would expect. He's just built for FIFA success. Big body, takes up a lot of space, of course has the pace, and being French, the link ups aren't complicated. I like that Akanji, 82 Champions League edition, also going to upgrade. So who knows how good this foot item is actually going to get as we're getting more stats on stats on stats. Upamecano, getting much better at saying that on camera. 82 overall inform. I would go with Konate. You get more. Frankly, I think he's a little bit better, and he's much more affordable. And then also, I want to mention David Alaba. Normal foot item, still solid, good quality. I'm not sure how long that will last, but I see him using the weekend league pretty frequently. Midfield, center attacking mids, center mids, holding mids, all in one selection, one category. We like linking them together as a collective. Starts for me with ZAKARIA, and I've heard people say ZAKARIA. I hear commentators say ZAKARIA. You can let me know which one it is. I think it's ZAKARIA. I've been listening tough throughout all these Champions League matchups, but maybe it's a preference thing. I wish we could get him to confirm this for us, but we got that Champions League edition, and this is actually an incredible, and I would say the best center back in the Bundesliga, even though he's a holding midfielder. This is what I was talking about with the Delaney flip-flop. So many players will use Zakaria and Delaney, and then in-game they switch their positions. So then Delaney moves into being a holding mid, and then Zakaria becomes your center back. With Goretzka in form, we're looking at the German Ruud Gullit. I mean, he has stats everywhere. Extremely well balanced. Everything is green, and he's been working out. You see the gym pictures? There was a lot of material that went out on the internet speculating if maybe he was getting some helpers in order to make this body transformation. I'm not going to speculate on that. I think it's a compliment, if anything, that that's how shredded or how much size you've actually put on. Witsel, we have his flashback foot item, which at the time I didn't think was going to be that valuable, but he's kind of grown with some height. A little more box to box, good big body. Skill moves are there, and I'm seeing him more and more active in squads. Marco Reus, I'm on the fence with this foot item. Even though he received an upgrade, it wasn't the upgrade I was necessarily looking for. I still think he's usable, that you have a good time with him, but there might be better suited options in the Bundesliga, at least in these three positions. But if you need more of an attacking player, he's the best of this grouping. You got Kimmich, who's got that 90 team of the group stage foot item. Remember, is not going to improve. That is a final stage foot item. There's no live UCL joint. And then also Marcel Sabitzer might not deserve to be on this list, but he does for yours truly. My lookalike or doppelganger, 85 overall, the storyline iteration, definitely usable. And I hope that there's some way that we're able to align to make some sort of video together in the future. I just feel that we can start putting that energy out there and it can manifest. I believe in that. Left wingers, there's not that much to really discuss. Douglas Costa, rule breaker, 87 overall. He's a killer. He's never been my style of player, and because I've had so many rough years with Douglas Costa, I'm always a skeptic to use him, but this foot item is special. Even more so if the connection is really clean. His turns, the pace, a lot of the intricate details, being able to penetrate the space, 1-2s, consistent, reliable touches. It's all there. I've also got Coman, the 86 team of the group stage. You can unlock this for free. I don't think he's going to come in at the same value point or evaluation as Douglas Costa. I want to be very clear, but I don't love the wingers in this league. I feel that there were a few that were overpowered. We've also had multiple wingers in the Bundesliga that received a massive downgrade with their pace, which changes the dynamic and just how prolific a foot item can actually be. Right wing, Sancho with a big time upgrade, record breaker, 88 overall. This is a good example, a foot item that dropped where he kind of got an upgrade, but it was a downgrade because he didn't have that extra kicker anymore, even with the skill moves. But this foot item here, good to go. Very clear cut, best right winger in the Bundesliga, at least for yours truly. I also like Bellarabi. If you knocked out the rule breaker edition where you had a give and take, which one did you want to pick up? Bellarabi's always been overpowered for me and always kind of been underrated when we're going through the Bundesliga options early on, mid-tier, upper tier, depending on upgrades or promos. But the Bundesliga, as I'm going into more and more depth with their attacking players, I keep getting reconfirmed that they're not that good. And there's not that many options that are really going to change your weekend. And this is why hybrid squad building is mandatory. Strikers, and this might be slightly controversial. I don't like any of the strikers in the Bundesliga if you're going into the meta category. Now, if you just want to use players, you want to talk about real life, between Haaland and Lewandowski, in real life, these guys are incredible. Two of the best, especially Lewandowski. I feel bad for him. All he does is score goals, get upgrades, and EA does not deliver a foot item that translates to what he's been able to generate, the success that he's had on the actual pitch. It does not translate. Unless you're talking about his team of the season foot item last year, where he was like a 98 overall, and I was scoring so many goals. I think I did a 50 plus over the weekend league. But in the current state of FIFA 21, if we're really and truly analyzing this position, we're talking about meta. I don't think there's any. Thanks again for watching. If my eyes are red, make sure to subscribe. I'm looking forward to the comments. Remember, talk about the Serie A and most meta players in that league. A lot of you have been asking for Serie A. Perfect. I want to involve you in that video. If you're brand new to the channel, it's free to subscribe. My name is Mike LaBelle, formerly known as the artist of Dirty Mike, but I'm still giving you that artiste bit of gameplay. Live streaming daily, twitch.tv/Mike LaBelle, and I have a lot more content coming out ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. All I do is wish you health, wealth, and prosperity, my friends.